Now, depending on what collection that you have, whether it's clothing, whether it's toys, whether it's, you basically choose the certain items you wanted in this collection. Now, if at any point you wanted to change any of those, all you need to do, just go back into your collection, scroll down, and then click on, do you want to know the shocking truth about product categories? They can actually make or break your Shopify store. I've actually seen new Shopify owners increase their conversions by up to 20% just by having their products organized properly. So stick around, because in the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this step by step. Now, new Shopify owners really struggle with product organization. It's not just about their neatness, it's about customer experience. Poor organization frustrates shoppers, leading to lower conversions and lost sales. In fact, 76% of consumers say easy product discovery is crucial for their online shopping. And the good news, guys, this is actually a built-in function within Shopify called Collections, where we can actually organize our products. There's no coding or expensive apps needed. We'll create a logical, easy to navigate structure that will improve your customer experience and boost your sales. So let's get started. So first, let's understand what Shopify Collections are. You can actually think of them as virtual shelves in your store. They help you group similar products together, making it easy for your customers to browse and find what they need. Collections are pretty much the backbone of your store's organization, and they're incredibly flexible. What you need to do, guys, you really do need to plan your category structure. Before you start creating collections, plan your structure. Start with a broad range of categories and then create subcategories. For example, if you're selling clothing, your main categories might be men, women, or kids. And then you might have subcategories like dresses, tops, and accessories. Remember, aim for a structure where customers can find products within 3 clicks. Please take your time to sketch out the right structure for your store, because it's going to make it easier for the next steps. Now let's create a collection. So what you need to do is you need to come to your home page and then click on where you see products. And then below products, you'll see a subcategory called collections. Just click on collections. And as you can see, I've already created some collections for this store. Some have got images and some don't have images. Ideally, you want to have images, and I'll show you how to do that in just a sec. But what we need to do is go to the Create Collection button at the very top and then click on Create Collection. And as you can see, it's very similar to creating a page or creating a post within Shopify. In fact, it looks identical. So you can either add your title there and your description here. So I'm just going to paste in a description from the other collection, and then just type in here all cameras. Ideally, you want to keep your collection description quite short. I've also added a few links in here as well. I don't always advise you to do that, but if you want to really promote specific products within your collection, you can add some links, and it's very easy to do that. All you need to do is just highlight products that you want to link to. You can add your link in here. And if we scroll down, we've got 2 collection types. We've got manual and we've got automated. Now, manual is allowing us to add products to this collection one by one, or we can use the automated function, which basically allows us to add existing and future products that match a certain set of conditions. For the sake of this video, though, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it manual so we can actually add the products in manually. Just change this to all cameras 2. And this is what I'm talking about regarding adding images. You can either drag an image from your folder on your computer, or you can just click on this button and add an image from your desktop. And on the right hand side here, it shows you which channels will be showing this collection. So you've got your online store, you've got the shop, you've got Google and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and one more. And then we've also got point of sale as well. And if you wanted to change any of these, you just click on manage, and you can click off or deselect any that you don't want to be selected for this particular collection. But for most e-commerce stores, you're going to keep all of these selected, to be fair. So if we click on save and then go back to the subcategory collections, we can now see we've got the collection here, but it's got no products in it. All right, so we want some products in there. So if we go back into that collection, scroll down, and it says search for products, and we click on browse, we can then add the particular products that we want to this collection. Now, depending on what collection that you have, whether it's clothing, whether it's toys, whether it's clothing, you basically choose the certain items you wanted in this collection. So when you click on add and then click on save, in fact, it saves it automatically. What you can do as well is you can also change the search engine listing. So you can change the title And you can also change the meta description here as well. By default, what Shopify does is it actually adds in whatever you've typed in here as a description. It adds this as a default meta description, but you will want to be changing that because this is the description people will see when they do a Google search. And you can also change the URL handle as well. But we won't be getting into too much. Just leave this as is at the moment. In another video, we'll go through how to actually change these and actually optimize these. But if you're happy with that, you can click on view. And as you can see, it's got the title here. It's got the description here. And if we scroll down a little further, it's got the 3 products that we added into the collection. Now, if at any point you wanted to change any of those, all you need to do, just go back into your collection, scroll down, and then click on search products, or browse, should I say. And again, you can select and deselect any of the products that you wanted. Click on done. Again, it automatically saves that. And hopefully this would have updated. So just click on view, and there you go. So those are the products. Obviously, like I said, if it's your store, it will show the products that you've selected. In this particular store, it's going to show the cameras, but in your store, it will show all the actual items that you actually chose. And if you want to remove any of those items, you want to say, for example, you wanted to keep these 3, just click on this icon here and it automatically updates those products. So if we go back to the view, scroll down, you see now there was four products within the actual collection. There is now 3. Now, if we go to the top here, we can see that on the navigation bar, we've got certain categories or certain collections up there. If you wanted to add this particular collection to this navigation bar, all you need to do is, you're in collections at the moment, all you need to do, click on the online store on the left-hand side here. Actually, just save this first. Go to the online store, click on online store on the left-hand side, go to navigation on the left-hand side here, and then you've got either a footer menu or a main menu, if you created those already. Click on the main menu, and this is where you can actually add your collection. So what you do is you'd go add menu item, type in the collection, so all cameras, I think it was. Click on here, and then what you'll do, you can either choose any of these along here, but we're going to add a collection. So click on collection, and what we're looking for is the all cameras 2, and as you can see, it's selected just there. So select that, and then click on add on the bottom right hand corner there. And what it's done is it's added the collection, which will be the last menu item on the collections. But what you can do is, if you didn't want it to be the last item, you can maneuver this around. You can have it under sale, you can have it under a home alarm, or you can even have it under the home or next to the home navigation. Click on save, and hopefully if we go back to the store and we refresh the store, there you go. So there's the all cameras 2, and it's exactly the same way if you want to remove that. So let's say, for example, we didn't want to have this all cameras collection within the actual navigation menu. You just click on delete just there and remove. And what it will do, it will remove that collection from the navigation. But don't worry, it hasn't actually deleted the page. We've deleted the collection from this main menu. But if we go back to products and then collections here, the collection is still there. So it still will be showing on your store. It will still show in the search results, but it just won't be in this top navigation here. So hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, if I refresh this now, you see how it's showing there in all cameras 2. If we refresh this, it should have disappeared. And there you go. It's removed it from the navigation. And as I mentioned earlier, you really want to have a play around with the navigation. Try and keep it as simple as possible, but have a play around and maneuver the actual collection pages around in the navigation that suits your store. Now, I'd really love to hear from you in the comments. What's your biggest challenge when organizing your products and your collections for your Shopify store? Please leave your comments down below. And if you're looking for more support on your ecom journey, please join us at our free school at school.com/the-ecom-network. And just remember, guys, a well-organized store will allow you to increase the conversions on your store.